Jet 1392, contact Orlando departure 124.8.
124.8, 1392, thank you, baby.
And I think I missed somebody else that was looking at transfer over departure.
That's Phenon 142 Romeo Whiskey.
November 142 Romeo Whiskey, contact Orlando departure 124.8. I'm sorry about that.
Hey, no problem. 24.8, see ya. 2 Romeo Whiskey.
Tower 522 is ready to go 3 o'clock left.
Delta 576 on short file off of 35 right.
Delta 576, wind 0808, runway 35 right, cleared to land.
35 right, clear to land, Delta 576.
Delta 361, visual approach, runway 35 left.
New Zealand 361, wind 0808, runway 36 left, cleared to land.
Runway 36 left, cleared to land. New Zealand 361.
Delta 522, holding short 35 left.
Delta 522, after departure, turn right, heading 030, wind 0808, runway 35 left, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, after departure, heading 030, clear for takeoff, Delta 522.
Delta 576 JK on November 2. You're parking at gate 71 near side 4.
Delta 576, taxi to ramp, taxi via November, Juliet Lima Kilo, hold short, runway 35 left.
November Juliet Lima Kilo and hold short 35 left, both 576. Orlando Tower, very good evening, American 1879, on the visual approach, 35 right.
Delta 522, contact Orlando departure 124.8.
Departure Delta 522.
American 879, wind 0808, runway 35 right, cleared to land.
35 right, clear to land, 1879.
Runway Towers 3583, Hotel 10, very much.
Brooklyn 3583, after departure, turn right, heading 025, wind 080 at 8, runway 35 left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, 35 left, west wind 3583.
New Zealand 361, taxi to ramp, taxi via Bravo 2, cross runway 36 right, and contact ground on the other side, 121.8.
Bravo 2, runway 2 cross 36 right. Being ground 121.8. New Zealand 361.
Orlando Canada, drag count 621, holding short 36 left.
Uh, 621, taxi via Bravo 10, cross runway 36 left, hold short, runway 36 right.
Alright, cross at Bravo 10, runway 36 left, runway 36 right, hold short.
Westland 3583 heavy, contact Orlando departure 124.8.
Orlando departure, Westland 3583 heavy.
Delta 576 is fully short, 35 left.
Delta 1058, runway 35 left, line up and wait. Delta Charlie Mike 621, cross runway 36 right, contact Orlando ground 121.8 on the other side.
Alright, cross runway 36 left, contact ground 121.8, DICOM 621.
Delta 1058, after departure, turn right, heading 030. Caution, wake turbulence, previous departing 777, wind 0808, runway 35 left, cleared for takeoff.
ENVSHADE, comes 717. We're instructed by the clearance delivery that we would be departing 36 left.
I'm sorry, this is, which aircraft again?
Comes 621, we're at Pilatus PC-12.
Great, 621. Turn left next taxiway, then turn left next taxiway to Bravo 9, hold short runway 36 right, I'll have you take off from there.
Left on next taxiway to Bravo 9, and I'll take it from there, thanks, that comes 621.
Landed Tower Delta 393, we're on a 7-mile 535 right.
Fine. That's fine. Spirit Wing 618, wind 080, runway 36 left, cleared to land. Delta 1058, contact or landed departure 124.8. Delta 393, wind 080 at runway 35 right, cleared to land.
Clear land, Delta 393, 35 right.
That comes 621, ready as 368.
It comes 621, runway 36 right, line up and wait.
368, line up and wait, that comes 621.
Good evening, Orlando Tower. Southwest 473, visual 36 left.
Southwest 473, continue approach.
Continue Southwest 473. Repeating 676, visual 36, right.
Spirit Wing 676, continue approach.
Continue 676.
Delta Charlie Mike 621, after departure, turn left heading 350, wind 0808, runway 36 right, cleared for takeoff.
I'm departure heading 350, runway 36 right, cleared for takeoff.
Orlando Tower, good evening. 334 Hotel Kilo, about 10 to the northwest of the field, 1,500, requesting fly over the field at 2,000, we have information golf.
Stand by 1 second for me.
Orlando Tower 737, Mike Alpha, ready for IFR release, 36 left.
Number 737 Mike Alpha, hold short, runway 36 left. Southwest 473, wind 0808, runway 36 left, cleared to land.
And 36 left, 473.
Spirit Wing 676, wind 080 at 8, runway 35 right, cleared to land.
Clear runway 35 right, 676.
Tower Delta 6540, holding short of 35 left.
Delta 6540, runway 35 left, line up and wait. November 737 Mike Alpha, runway 36 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 36 left, 737 Mike Alpha.
35 left, line up and wait, 6540. I just want to check the departure frequency because I got a runway change here.
Departure frequency is still going to be the same. It's still going to be 124.8.
Thank you very much. Line up and wait.
American 6136 out for 35 right.
American 6130, continue approach.
Continue 6130.
Delta 393, turn left next taxiway onto Juliet. Taxi via Juliet, Lima, Kilo, hold short, 35 left.
Hold short, 35 left.
Spirit wing that's crossing right in front of you.
I see it. We'll follow Delta 393.
Spirit wing 676, taxi to the ramp, taxi via Juliet, Lima, Kilo, hold short, 35 left.
Yeah, sorry about that. We just trim away the trap as quickly as possible. Juliet, Lima, Kilo, hold short, 35 left. Spirit wing 676.
Delta 6540, after departure, turn right, heading 030, runway, wind 0808, runway 35 left, cleared for takeoff.
Heading 03035 left, clear for takeoff, Delta 6540.
November 737 Mike Alpha, after departure, turn left, heading 350, wind 080 at 8, runway 36 left, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 36 left turn, 350, 737 Mike Alpha.
American 6130, wind 080 at 8, runway 35 right, cleared to land.
Clear to land 35 right, American 6130.
Southwest 473, cross runway 36 right via at Yankee, contact ground at 121.8 on the other side. And I know I had somebody request a field flyover. Say your call sign again.
Orlando Tower, Southwest 4261, with the final 36 left.
Southwest 4261, continue approach.
I continue approach 4261.
November 7th, actually, hang on one second. Delta 6540, contact Orlando departure 124.8.
24.8, 6540, thanks.
November 737 Mike Alpha, contact Orlando departure 124.8.
Departure, 737 Mike Alpha.
Southwest 4261, wind 070 at 7, runway 36 left, cleared to land.
Alright, 36 left, clear land, 4261.
American 6130, only short of November.
Delta 6130, taxi to the ramp, taxi via November, Juliet, Lima, Kilo, hold short, runway 35 left.
November, Juliet, Lima, Kilo, hold short of 35 left. American 6130.
Spirit wing 676, cross runway 35 left, contact Orlando ground 121.8 on the other side.
Local State Flight maximum contact ground 21.8 on the other side. You're doing a great job. 676, thanks.
Delta 126, runway 35 left, line up and wait.
Runway 35 left, line up and wait, Delta 126 heavy.
Southwest 473 off about 36 left, Yankee, looking cross.
Southwest 473, cross runway 36 right, contact ground at 121.8 on the other side.
Cross 36 right, ground side, Southwest 473.
Spirit Wing 618, follow the southwest across runway 36 right, tack ground on 121.8 on the other side. Southwest 4261, do not vacate at Yankee. If you can continue down to Juliet for me, please.
Alright, we'll keep it rolling all the way down to Juliet, Southwest 4261.
Delta 126, after departure, turn right, heading 030, wind 070 at 7, runway 35 left, cleared for takeoff.
030 after departure, runway 35 left, cleared for takeoff, Delta 126 heading.
And Tower Southwest 4261, clear off 36 left at Juliet over to Intersect 4.
Southwest 4261, cross, taxi via Juliet, cross runway 36 right, contact Orlando ground, 121.8 on the other side.
Alright, taxi to the terminal via 3, or excuse me, via Juliet, we'll toss to ground on the other side of 36 right, 4261.
Delta 126 heavy, contact Orlando departure, 124.8.
Departure 124.8, thank you very much, Delta 126 heavy.
November 334 Hotel Kilo, you're just flying over the field, correct? Delta 393, cross runway 35 left, contact Orlando ground, 121.8 on the other side.
Cross 35 left, 121.8 on the other side, Delta 393. Orlando Tower, Skyhawk 334, Hotel Kilo, 080 heading 1,500.
November 334 Hotel Kilo, you could transition to Bravo, fly directly over the field, maintain your heading.
We'll maintain 080 cleared into the Orlando class Bravo 1,500, November 334 Hotel Kilo. Thank you.
And Tower Southwest 500 is 35 left, short, and ready for departure.
South 100, runway 35 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 35 left, Southwest 500.
Southwest 500, after departure, turn right, heading 030, wind 070 at 7, runway 35 left, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, flight heading 030 on departure, cleared for takeoff, runway 35 left, Southwest 500.
Flyer power, Kodiak 500, channels on the visual 300.
November 55, November Tango, runway, wind 070 at 7, runway 35 right, cleared to land.
Land 35 right, Kodiak 500, Tango.
And the 13 W1401 to be with you, flying on 36 left.
Charlie Golf Kilo Juliet Sierra, wind 0707, runway 36 left, cleared to land.
Out of the wind, clear to land, 36 left, Kilo Juliet Sierra, heavy, thanks.
JetBlue 1401, runway 35 left, line up and wait.
Boy, JetBlue 1401.
Southwest 500, contact Orlando departure 124.8.
Departure Southwest 500, see ya.
American 6130, cross runway 35 left, contact ground on 121.8 on the other side.
Cross 35 left, ground 2128, 6130, have a good weekend.
Orlando Towers update. 90 with you on the bid, 36 left.
Delta 897, contact Orlando Tower 128.43.
Uh, 128.43, Delta 897.
Tower Kilo Juliet Sierra, we exited left on Juliet here, going straight ahead to the FNO.
Contact Orlando ground 121.8.
21.8, Kilo Juliet Sierra, thanks for the update.
JetBlue 1401, after departure, turn right heading 030, wind 070 at 7, runway 35 left, cleared for takeoff.
030 after departure, 35 left, clear for takeoff, 1401.
Tower, OBX 5 Tango vacated runway 35 right on November 3.
November Tango, taxi to the ramp to be in November. Juliet Lima Kilo, hold short, runway 35 left.
November Juliet Lima Kilo, hold short 35 left, OBX 5 Tango.
JetBlue 1401, contact Orlando departure 124.8.
Departure 348, JetBlue 1401, good night.
Line up tower, JetBlue 1152, Hotel 10, holding short, only 35 left, ready for departure.
JetBlue 1152, runway 35 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 35 left, JetBlue 1152. And Orlando Tower 4, Hotel Kilo, requesting frequency change.
November 4, Hotel Kilo, November 4, Hotel Kilo, contact or lane departure 125.55. Good night.
2555, thank you for your help. 4 Hotel Kilo.
JetBlue 1152, after departure, turn right, heading 030, runway 35 left, cleared for takeoff.
JetBlue 1152 on departure, fly heading 03035 left, cleared for takeoff.
Orlando Tower, American 4228 with hotel ready for taxi, 35 right. Correction, 36 right.
I'm sorry, last pilot calling up, say again?
Tower, American 4228 heavy, ready to taxi with...
American 4228 heavy, contact Orlando ground 121.8.
That's 4. Name.
Orlando Tower, left gust 1294 on final 35 right. Alaska 1794, wind 0707, runway 35 right, cleared to land. Clear land, runway 35 right for left gust 1794. JetBlue 1152, contact Orlando departure 124.8. Have a good night.
124.8, we'll see you at JetBlue 1152.
November 55, November Tango, cross runway 35 left. Contact Orlando ground 121.8 on the other side.
678 over the ground for 128. Clear 502, thanks.
Delta 1110, runway 35 left, line up and wait.
What is that? Delta 1110.
Tower New JetBlue 1150 is on hotel. Going to be on hotel 10 for a short 35 left.
JetBlue 1150, hold short runway 35 left.
I'm hold short 35 left for JetBlue 1150. Tower, top 4501 and sequence 35 left.
Southwest 4501, hold behind the JetBlue, and I'll keep you in sequence.
Roger, hold beyond JetBlue for 4501.
Delta 1110, after departure, turn right, heading 030, wind 0707, runway 35 left, clear for takeoff.
Delta 35 left and heading 030, Delta 11.
JetBlue 1150, runway 35 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 35 left, JetBlue 1150.
Delta 1110, contact Orlando departure 124.8. Have a good night.
Good estimate.